Hey guys, welcome to Cat's Eye Fitness. What I wanted to do in today's video is pay tribute to the 75th anniversary of VE Day. So for those of you guys that don't know what VE Day is, VE Day stands for Victory in Europe Day. So that's basically when the World War II ended with the Nazis. So what I wanted to do in today's video is going to share with you guys my story of a client I had who was in the war. Now before we get started, I just want to say please subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up and a comment, and for everybody that does comment, I'm going to visit your channels, watch your videos, and also subscribe too. So just build up a nice little community. So I do have both of my granddads were in World War II. In fact, my granddad Sam Cosham received a medal from the Queen for guiding her father's ship through the mines. But when I was little, I mean, both my granddads died before I was 15. I never really got a chance to speak to them and hear their stories. But I do have a really awesome story for you guys today. So sit back, relax, listen to this one. So about 5 years ago now, I was working for Ballantyne's and I looked at my client list for the day and I had somebody come in called Anthony Cooper. And on the form it said he was 99 years old. And I was like, right, they've obviously just put a random age because they didn't know his age. Lo and behold, all of a sudden I'm looking, waiting, the time arrives and there he is. There's this man, I'm thinking, is he 99? So we come through and I take his blood pressure, I do all the sort of checks, and whilst one of the questions was obviously date of birth, and I sort of asked for his date of birth, and it turns out he is 99 years old. So the first thing that goes through my mind is, what can I do with a 99-year-old? Surely he should be sitting at home relaxing. And I was a little bit like, right, what can we do? So when I'm speaking to him about his goals, all he wants to be able to do is lift his arms. He does this, and one of his arms lifts up and the other one he just can't lift. The other thing he said was his legs were getting a little bit weak and he just wanted to see if he could sort of gain a little bit of strength. So hats off, determination, he's joined a gym. I was very impressed. And I said, come on then. So what I did, I took him on some resistance machines. Now we used to have these machines that were sort of air pressured. And what I got him doing was lifting it up with his good arm. And once he got to this position, I was just let go of your good arm and just let this one come down. And build the negative strength up first. We did that. I then got him on the leg press machine and we put no weight on the leg press. Obviously there's still a little bit of weight in there, maybe 10, 20 kilos. And he said, oh, this feels really good because it was bending his knees right up towards his chest and he was really enjoying it. And he said, what can you do on here? And it was a pin machine. I could actually do the whole lot. And I said, well, actually I can do all of them. He says, and he was like, can you really? He says, but you can't fly a Spitfire. And then he went on to tell me his life story of how he was a Spitfire pilot and how he crashed his plane in the war in Belgium. And although I was only booked a 30-minute slot with this man, I ended up spending 2 hours with him. And I can honestly say he, to this day, is one of the most interesting men I have ever met. As you can see, all the pictures of him here of his days in the war when he used to fly a Spitfire. And from that day forward, I had a complete different outlook on how you can help people. I mean, he's 99 years old. At that point, you feel like maybe there's nothing I can do. But this man, he got up, he had the courage. I mean, it just shows how those guys in the wartime, they were the life of Britain. They are the reason we are here today because they are brave, strong men. And even at 99 years old, he had the courage to get out of his house, get to the gym and make himself better. And to cut a long story short, about 2 weeks had passed and I was just walking along the gym in Ballantyne's and all of a sudden I heard somebody shout my name and I was like, Curse, Curse. And I looked round and Tony was there. I said, hey Mr. Cooper. I said, how are you? And he said, watch this. And he just put both his arms in the air. And to me, as a coach, as a person who tries to improve people, it was one of the best feelings. I was like, well done. I mean, he'd been going to the gym every day, doing the exercises I'd shown him to make himself better. I was literally just overwhelmed with happiness. And honestly, that, like I said, that has just completely changed the way I look at people. You can help anyone, and that is a true statement. And I do think that the youth of today sometimes do forget how lucky we are, the situation we're in, thanks to these guys who literally put their lives on the line so we could be where we are today. So hopefully, a very short story. I just wanted to pay my respects to VE Day. If any of you guys have family that were in the war, total respect to them. I will certainly be thinking about them throughout the whole day today. And this is one of the reasons I want to reply for SAS Who Dares Wins, is just to show my respect for these guys, see what they went through, and just to say, guys, I totally respect what you've done for me and my country. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.